rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration.
Good morning, YouTube. As usual, we're not we're not prepared. I was highlighting. I think I don't need to be driving before I talk about some of this stuff because I had to write it down. Good morning. Welcome in. How we doing? Oh wow. Too blessed to be stressed. Working, trying not to laugh. But good morning, Associate Minister. Good morning, Big Dog Charles. How y'all doing? How was y'all weekend? I know your weekend, Charles. Well, you was working just like me. Everybody else gets to have them good old days off, but some of us ain't blessed like that. Some of us, we got to do what we got to do. Hold on. Alrighty, I gotta do my pre-trip. I did my pre-trip. Just gotta put it in the computer. You know how we do. One. Trailer. Let's see what trailer I got. Let's see. 87680. 8760. You know, we most of social media is dominated by the negative. I don't know if I'm even using this definition right. The negative aspects and negative connotations about what real men are, because most so-called real men are reminded what a real man is from a woman that don't know what it means to be a man. I can't tell you how to be a woman because I don't have woman parts. I don't want to be a woman. I don't believe that I am a woman like some of y'all. That's between you and God or whatever. I aspire to that. So I don't know what a real woman is, but a lot of y'all want to say what a real man is because it's your fantasy, it's your dream. We as African Americans, it was taken away from us from day one of what a real man was, because a real man was in a different country. We had different aspects. We had different traditions. We had different everything. We worked in villages. We worked in cities. But it wasn't in the United States of America. We were torn down. The slave master made women in charge. The slave master, it demoralized the men. So from day one, hundreds of years ago, we don't know what a real man is. We have been striving and struggling to understand what a real man was. The slave master wanted us to pop out more babies for him, so we thought that was a real man. The slave master wanted us to do this, so we thought that was a real man. Half the time we don't know what a real man is. And it's always the single mothers try to tell us what a real man is. Well, a real man would take care of my kids. Well, are they my kids or are they your kids from a bad decision? Not trying to be mean, but let's just be honest. Because everything is when it's brought up, everything is our fault. Everything is our fault. And a man gets tired. That's why a lot of men don't want to do it no more. A lot of men don't want to do it no more. A lot of men give up. A lot of men have had enough. And you sit there and you wonder, well, um, do I blame him? Do I blame you? Do you blame me? No. But some of us has made it through the cracks. Some of us has figured out. Some of us ain't afraid to speak up. Some of us ain't the one because we done been walked on. We done been trampled on. We done been used and we done been abused. And we said, look, I ain't taking it no more. And you got the what do you call it? We make up all these names to demoralize us. Toxic masculinity. I could agree with that. No, but nowadays the mothers teach that no women, but neither one teaches the daughter what to give to a man. They, you know what they teach? They teach what to expect from a man. Everybody wants the bag. Remember that show, Good Times? My wife watches it every weekend. Just religiously. And it was Good Times was I'm not gonna say the religion, but it wasn't written by a black man. It wasn't written by a black man. But the only thing they got it right was to show love of family, even though they had nothing. That's the only thing they got it right. I hate that show, but that's the only thing they got it right was the love of family, even though they had nothing. But we worry about you can have all the money in the world and be a miserable, egotistical pain in the butt if you don't have the love of one another. You know what I'm saying? And we look. I had to learn. I had to learn. I had to learn. I had to learn to look past certain things. I'm not gonna say it because my wife will look at it, boy, I get in trouble. But I look from the inside out. I don't look from the outside in anymore. I don't do it. And this is my last. This is my last. It don't matter. I this dating scene is horrendous, guys. But let's get into the subject. I'm trying to figure. Did I do 6 or 7 reasons why you can't take away a guy's man card? We'll never be able to take away his man card. Uh, Number one, we're gonna start with that one. Hold on. Let me do this. Number one, you're known by your first name at Home Depot or Lowe's by the employees. You know more about Home Depot and Lowe's than most employees that work there. When people are walking down the aisle and they ask you, and they looking for something, they in trouble. They in trouble. And you say, "What are you looking for?" Well, I'm looking for a pipe fitting, a half-inch pipe fitting for my under my sink. Oh, that's our three. That's our three. Top shelf, midway down on the left hand side, and and Home Depot and Lowe's is one of the only places that you are allowed to go when by yourself on a Saturday morning without no drama. You feel me on that? Home Depot and Lowe's is one of the only places that you're allowed to go during the weekend. It's so funny. A while back, someone had said, um, "Why, why?" No. Let me rephrase that. It was said, "You want to go find a man? Go to Home Depot." No. Keep your big booty behind away from Home Depot. I'm not talking to you. I'm not engaging with you. If you got questions, go find somebody with the orange vest on. You leave me alone. I am in my zone. I'm looking for another tool that I do not need. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for another tool that I do not need. You leave me alone. And you get all of these women, men ain't spit, men ain't this. Well, you're this 100% independent woman. So you take your behind the Home Depot. So you think some stranger is gonna come help you get that refrigerator into the back of your truck, that or that the all the big pieces of wood or plywood that you want to do because you are the strong independent woman, and you're too stupid to ask for help from one of the employees. Because if I couldn't do it, I'm gonna say, hey, can I get someone to help me? Instead of blaming it on other men that know, even if their wife isn't around, no, I'm not helping nobody because my wife might think I'm hitting on you. You might think I'm hitting on you. You might think that I'm doing something. No, I'm not helping you. Don't take it personal. I help my mama, my sister, my auntie, my sister-in-law, and my wife. That's out of respect. Now, if I'm in Home Depot with my wife there and she gives me the nod, it says, go help that woman, you get help. But other than that, you get no help from me because I don't belong to me. I belong to her. Do you get what I'm saying? Y'all don't get that. But that's respect. That's respect when she ain't even around. Even though I'm in the DIY holy land. See, some of us believe that Home Depot and Lowe's is the DIY holy land. What you mean? Well, sometimes we feel so inadequate with our manhood, and the wife says, "Baby, the light bulb's out in the bathroom. Can you go get it? Hold up, dear. Dun dun dun. Where are the light bulbs? I gotta run to Home Depot to get some light bulbs. Well, the light switch ain't working. Hold up, baby. I gotta go to Home Depot to get a switch to change the light bulb. To show you, that I am capable of doing this. Do you get what I'm saying? it's part it's part of the manly duties. I got a sign that I found, and it's so hilarious. It says, I can fix this. It might take a few more tools and a few extra pieces. And I never knew what that meant until I was married for the second time, of course, and I started. in doing things because I wanted my wife to see that I was worthy of her acceptance, that I was worthy of her respect, that I'm here. I'm here to fix things. I remember that. Yeah, wow. That was very deep. Very, very, very deep. The respect. Good morning. Good morning, Lois Gardner. Morning. How you doing? Now, I'm going to add to that. Number two. Number two. No one touches the grill but me or you. As the man of the house, no one, no one, no one touches the grill. That is our territory. That is our livelihood. That's just where we gain respect from other men. No one touches the grill. No one touches. We have specific instruments. We have specific seasonings that we had bought for this action, for this reaction. No one is allowed near the grill but us. No matter what, even when we are sick, if we're sick, you are not to touch my grill. We have specific ways to start our grill. We have specific ways to set up our grill. We have specific ways when it's cooking on our grill. No one has the right and no one dares to come near our grill. And what do you mean by that? Exactly what I mean. You don't come near my grill. You might be able to make the sides. You might be, you might have the plates ready or the Kool-Aid or the drinks or the beer or the whatever, but you don't come near our grill. And we look for recognition from people that we have invited over, from family members, from our wives, from how good we are a grill master. The grill is our domain. Even when we're at a public grill. That's why I started laughing when in Bad Boys and what that Bad Boys 4 when they were arguing at the end about being on the grill and the two Will Smith and so what's his name was talking about who's going to be on the grill, and then my man was behind him and he did right. He requested permission to cook his chicken on the grill, and they said, he offed about 20-25 people at the house, and he said, you know what? I'm gonna go make the table. And he said, no, I'm gonna go make the potato salad. You know, and see, these are the things that most men have learned on their own. Because all y'all think that there's some miraculous 10 commandments or 7 or 6 or whatever I put on the thing, that these are the notions, these are the things that This is what makes a man, and y'all don't even know. We learn our own, and then we take it to heart and say, this is what makes me a man. This is what makes us man. Oh, let's say, movie. I can see and hear you clearly. No lag, no echo. Oh well, hey, social minister. Every once in a while, we get it right. You gotta remember, I do lives on the road. I do lives from like right now. There's a cell tower right across the highway, but who knows if it even works? Do you see what I'm saying? And who knows if it's even connected to the one? I think I better get going. I think I better get going. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to. I want to drop. I'm dropping the links of any other brother, any other man want to come up and help me out with this list of things that that can take. Okay. Okay. Listen. Listen. I'm gonna get the. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Uh, all right. I need to get going because this guy's got a flatbed next to me, and he's gonna need to get around me. So I need to just go ahead and go. All right. Get out of my man's way. And it's so funny, I said about that. I I can grill, but I want to learn. I want to learn more about smoking. That's why I like to. Me and Charles, we work such different things. And like to. I want to get a good, cool, big smoker. I've been looking at one, but I keep on blowing my money on vacations. I want to get a smoker. I want to prepare an area and then invite them over, and we just hang out one night and learn how to smoke and learn how to do that, because that's part of what I've accepted as learning how to be a man. Being a brother, being the man. See, y'all, you need to provide. And no. This is my opinion, in my opinion only. So if y'all want to come after me, it's called entertainment, guys. It's called entertainment. Okay. Hold on. All right. The next thing that you normally, the next thing I want to talk about, that you cannot take away a man's man card, because we've all did this at least once. We have marveled at the size of the turd that we left in the toilet. You're like, oh my god, I thought it was stuck. Oh my god, woo! You pushing and shoving and pushing, trying to get this thing out, and you sat there before you flushed, and you look like you marveled at the boy. I dropped the load in there, and you've come out the bathroom and you said, woo! You might not want to go in there for at least 30 minutes. We brag about the disgusting things. We brag about the foolish things. We brag about the things that normal people normal people don't accept. But I know I am not the only one. I know for a fact that I'm not the only one that has marveled at the size of the turd that I left in the toilet. Oh man, I know, I know. Let's see here. And you're probably saying, "Oh, this is so stupid." And that's the idea. That's the idea. We're not here to be. We're not here to be stuck on it and look. This is the manly man stuff. To be sitting around the grill with a beer in our hand and flipping that burger, sitting around the grill eating that steak later on that night, looking at the size of the turd that we put out because we had that big juicy T-bone. Sitting around the grill, knowing that a bolt came out of the grill that we had to resize, and we had to figure out the size and go to Home Depot. See, there's a reason why I put, YouTuber has no idea what he's doing, just likes doing it. I put together a Toro Greensmaster 1000. It was missing all these bolts. Well, I went to Home Depot and sat in there for about an hour looking for the right size bolt that would fit certain spots on that mower. And I had a wonderful time doing it. I wasn't at the club. I wasn't hitting on no woman at work or whatever. No, I was in a Home Depot enjoying myself, looking for a bolt for a lawnmower that I'll never be able to use, but knowing that I fixed it. Knowing that I fixed it. See, this is the thing. Ladies, you got to let the man be a man and have his time to do stuff that, even though it seems goofy to you, but has time and love to do it. You always see those videos where a woman comes in, the man, he works hard, he's trying to do right by you, he's not at the club, he's not hitting on other women, but then you come in and turn his video game off. You come in and turn his game off. Well, you need to show me attention. No, now you're really not getting no attention now. Or you come in and delete all the stuff that he's got on Madden 2K or what Madden or this game or that game. There's some guys that make hundreds of thousands of dollars playing video games or Twitch or being on Twitch. They make their money and then you go delete it thinking he can retrieve it. No, he can't. Because you think the world is surrounded by you. We put you in the middle of our world for a reason. Think about it. We put you in the middle of our world around our world for a reason. Now, it's one thing I learned from someone who's been married for a long time. A long time. You never can revoke a man's man card because we have learned to apologize when we know beyond the shadow of a doubt that we are right. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we are right, but we still apologize because we don't want no more drama. We want peace. We want stuff to go back to normal. But we know that we know that we know we are right. But we apologize anyway. Ladies, y'all think we just a workhorse. Y'all think we don't know anything. Well, I got to do this and I got to do that because you don't know what you're doing. And you know what? A leader never became a leader by not making mistakes. A leader never became a leader by not understanding the mistakes that he made. Think about it. Think about it. You know what I mean? A man card is defined by the person that's trying to be a man. It's not defined by nobody else. It's defined by camaraderie. It's defined by what you know what you've been through. It's defined by what other men have been through and that want to give you helpful advice. And one thing that saved me so long, and I'm happy that I listened. Learn how to apologize, even though it ain't you. You know you ain't it. And ladies, before y'all come for me, a lot of my apologies was my fault. A lot of apologies is my fault. Do you see what I'm saying? Simple as that. But know this: when it's your turn to apologize, grab your invisible pearls and apologize for peace sake. Learn how to say I'm sorry. We learned it a long time ago. We learned how to say I'm sorry a long time ago. Knowing we knowing we no ways sorry. Good morning, Fisher Jamie. All right, let's see here. Now, this actually goes along with apologizing. You know what? Some of us, one of the, that you learn your man card, and you don't even realize. Because a lot of people, oh, you're so nice, you're too nice, and you're this and you're that. You're so nice, and I'll walk all over you. Ladies, learn something. If we like you, it's even worse if we love you. We gonna let you walk over us. We gonna let you get away. We gonna let you get away unless you gonna burn the freaking house down. We gonna let you get your way. Oh, I gotta show my masculinity. You don't have to show your masculinity. We gonna let you do it anyway. We gonna ask for permission. We gonna talk to you. We gonna say, hey, what do you think about this? And not long when I ask my wife that, 9 times out of 10, I'm doing what she said do. My wife did it to me too. I wanted to do one thing. It was on the cruise. We always eat late, and I was just so mad about it. I wanted to eat early one time, and it went bad. It didn't even go even okay. It went bad, and she just had this smirk on her face, and she said, "So, how'd that work out for you?" And I took it the right way because she was laughing. We both laughed about it. I took it the right way. You know, we both laughing about it. But we took it the right way. When you're with someone, you understand that there's ways that you take and ways that you understand. You don't have to be right about everything, but to obtain the peace in your household, to obtain the peace and the love that you expect, sometimes you got to learn how to shut the f up. A real man knows when it's time to shut up. A real man will say, "Okay, okay, yes, dear. Well, we needed that." I said, "Okay, yes, dear." A real man knows, okay, end the subject, we doing it your way. A real man is in such what's the word? I didn't realize how much peace is so important. But peace and respect is the same way. So instead of me saying, knowing we're going to get to a level of the argument where stuff is going to be said just to cause pain and emotional harm, and we catch ourselves with it. No, no, okay, yes, dear. See, a lot of times, y'all ladies, y'all go for the juggler because y'all know personal stuff that y'all know hurts us. Tell me I'm wrong. The men in the chat ain't gonna say nothing because they're afraid. Tell me I'm wrong. Y'all go for the juggler, and then we're like, nope. It's gonna go past the point of no return. I'm done. And I'm not saying that in a mean manner, but I'm saying that in a loving manner because we think, uh-uh, I don't want to hurt her feelings. I could let this go. But if I hit below the belt, if I go for the jugular, she gonna hold that against me for the rest of our relationship. A real man knows when to shut up, and I had to get taught that. I remember I'm gonna say this. Oh no, no, don't do it. And I thank God that I listened because it allowed me to learn how to give respect, even though I felt a few times I wasn't respected, but I learned how to give it. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. Me and my wife are not in a bad position, but this is just a conversation. This is a conversation about showing respect. A real man learns when to shut his trap, when to shut up and be quiet. Why? It's because there will not be no peace until we learn how to shut up. All arguments aren't worth winning. Most arguments aren't worth winning. I'm just being honest with you. It's not worth winning. There was only one argument that we have had over the years of being together that I would not let go. And that was that my wife says I've been to the Cayman Islands. And I remember, and we just left the cruise that took us to the Cayman Islands. When we was in the tender, I couldn't stop staring at her. When we got off the tender, we were walking down the causeway. We were walking into the area in on the where we were walking around, and I couldn't stop saying when she kept on looking at me. It's like, what? And I gave her that blank look, like, so you still gonna argue with me and tell me I've been here before? Oh shit, it looks different, and she just started, Started mumbling. I'm like, well, you gonna apologize to me, cause I ain't never been here before. You might have been here with someone, your man, but you ain't never been here. I ain't been here with no man. I said that to be spiteful, but I was just saying. I told you I never been here before, and then she finally apologized. That was the only one I just couldn't let go, because it was years of hearing we've been there, and I ain't never been to that place. And we laugh about it now, but I ain't never been there. Um, but that was just one of the things that I was talking about. Now, here's one. The last one, since I ain't got no help, no one will come up. Last one I want to talk about. This is something I learned. This is something I learned by myself. A lot of times I learn from other people. I learn from other sources. I learn from other things. And my wife, she still don't get it. To some women not talk or text y'all on YouTube. I watch what I say, because this is an interaction between someone other than my wife. And if you happen to be a woman, I show respect even though she is not around. A real man is going to show respect. A real man that cares about you. A real man that loves you. A real man that respects you as his woman, as his mate, and as his lover, his confidant, his everything. Why would I would be so freaking stupid? Because as much as I say how much I love my wife, how much I appreciate my wife, how much that she saved me, how much she's a part of my life, to say some stupid stuff on this YouTube platform or any platform. A real man shows respect when his partner is not around. Like, nah, I joke about it, but I mean what I say. I'm not helping you put nothing in your car because I ain't got permission from my wife. I don't care what you say. You would have to FaceTime her and show my face and say, "Is it, and I, the baby, is it okay?" And you say, "I'm with." Then I just be with, because it's called respect. Because my soul, I don't know if y'all believe that, my soul is tied to that woman. She is my forever. What do you mean by that? I ain't trying to go nowhere else. Just because you go ahead and give me a comment, thank you, and it rolls right off my back and and it's heading south. Leave me alone. If you the big boy, I get this on Instagram and all that, you automatically get blocked. Hey, hi, hey, in the DMs, hey, hi, nothing, block. Hey, how you block? Don't say nothing to me if I don't know you. It's called respect. It's called respect, because I don't need validation from no one other than my woman. And guess what? Over the years, I've got enough that has filled me to the to the tippity top of the validation list. I don't need it from no one else. I don't need it from no one else. And as to the point, I don't need it from her now, because I validate myself. Do you see? Y'all get what I'm saying? That I'm at a level. When we first met, I was, Jesus, bro. From the scale of 1 to 10, I was below the truck. But now I don't even need that because I know I'm a good person. I know I do right. I know I work hard. I do the best I can. I screw up a lot. Nobody says I'm perfect, but I'm trying. I'm trying. And see, we got a lot of this generation. A real man has to make $500,000. You done lost your daggone mind. You done lost your natural born mind. Who you gonna find make that other than a drug dealer? And then y'all want to be part of that. Who you gonna find make that? A real man. How about this? A real man won't sell drugs to. Won't sell drugs that he know is gonna hurt someone else. The drugs these folks sell, it brings nothing but pain and misery. How about that? A real man won't steal from the poor and the helpless. Won't steal from anybody. A real man will work and even flip hamburgers or shovel horse poop to make sure his family's okay. But for a lot of people, that's not good enough. But I'm telling you, a real man will do that. A real man will go to work every day and make sure. See, everybody's talking about the man being the head of the household and taking care of everything. Well, all of us can't do that. All of us don't make that type of money. Sorry. If I could, I would. But a real man accepts his limitations and strives to be better in any way possible. You feel me on that? You can't take away a card just because you want to be hurtful. A lot of these arguments, a real man do this, a real man do this. You're delusional because you don't know what a real man is. You don't know what men go through. You don't know because you don't have a pair of nuts. Half of y'all want to have nuts, but you don't know what comes with these nuts. We be working and try to lift something and blow a hole in our side, and next thing you know, you got to have an operation because you got a hernia. That's what I'm going through. I work 7 days a week. 7 days a week, and I'm in in a tomb in this thing that is smaller than a jail cell. I bring y'all into my life so you can see what I go through. I've been through something. Almost died in one of these things. And I still come out day in and day out. A real man, if he is chosen a woman, that gives him the energy, that gives him the courage to move on, to go and go and work and give the money or whatever money he can, and acknowledge her presence, that she is his queen. There's only one woman I bend the knee to. That's my wife. And I proudly say that. And a lot of things, a real man doesn't listen to you idiots that talk about that toxic masculinity. What I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Because y'all be making up these new words to make yourself feel better about yourself. Now, if a man do some stupid stuff, that's not toxic masculinity. That's a child. He wasn't brought up right. Something mentally wrong in his head. But when you in public and some guy come along and smack your booty, then you want to know why I'm not doing nothing. Well, I'm sorry, honey. That's you said I got toxic masculinity. No, you go ahead and do something in front of to my wife in front of me. I promise you, you will regret the day. You go ahead and do some stupid stuff, or you talk to my wife disrespectful in front of me, unless she gives me that look of calm down. I know one other person it feels the same way, and the only one when that man go into a rage that could calm him down is his wife. That she will step between him and cops and tell him to calm the hell down. I know I'm capable of that rage. You will not. I promise you, you will regret the day. That's why I don't. This is for entertainment purposes only. I don't carry stuff. Look, I prefer, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I prefer the goofy life. I prefer the non-violent life. I prefer all of that life. I'm about that life. You know why? Because I grew up in a violent town. I grew up in a violent household. I am my father's son. Y'all don't get what that means. I know what that means. I don't want that. I don't want that life. But if I bend the knee to my queen, I trust and believe I will protect her. Trust and believe I will protect her. But I know my limitations, so I keep us out of those rages. What do you mean by that? We walking in Manhattan. She go. Let's walk down that street. I'm looking down there and I'm looking like it's dark and whatnot, looking like something out of Friday the 13th. That's how you lost your mind, babe. Come on, go that way. Go that way. Where the people at? You see what I'm saying? Hey, morning. I bring it. How you doing? Do you see what I'm saying? And even if, even if I get beat, you're gonna know you know, and that's even if that's a big if. You're gonna know you're gonna know you done messed with the wrong person. Lord, it took 3 or 4 of us to take him down. I'm just saying. I'm just saying for entertainment purposes only. Oh Lord, get it straight. We ain't got no sense on this channel.
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step back.
We gonna on this channel we're gonna have a few more of these lives. We're going to call it the Manly Man Show. Because I remember it used to be, I forgot who the guy was. It was called the Man Show. You know, we're going to have something where we can laugh about it because it seems like we as men, especially in the YouTube streets, are afraid to say what needs to be said. Sometimes, and we can agree to disagree, but a lot of y'all don't want to. Y'all want to get all mad and start attacking us. But we have opinions too. You see what I'm saying? We have opinions too, and our opinions do matter. It matters to us, and we want to be appreciated. We want to be celebrated, just like we celebrate you guys. Do you see what I'm saying? Just like we celebrate you guys, because guess what? You deserve to be celebrated just as much as we deserve to be celebrated. It's as simple as that. But don't be mad at the rest of us when you make bad choices in your life. And don't come at me for saying that because I say it all the time. Why do I say that? Because I made bad choices. I finally make some good choices, and y'all make me act like my wife is the perfect thing since peanut butter and jelly. She's not, but she's perfect for me. She is perfect, just perfect. She's just right for me, and I thank God that she is. You know what I'm saying? Just right for me, perfect. She will get in that car of hers. I could be 250 miles away, sitting in the truck stop doing the 34th. She'll come up and spend the day or the night with me. Never had no one else do that. Never had no one else do that. I remember it's the little things. I remember that. It's the little things, guys. You can't beat that. You can't match that, and that's what makes me want to work harder. Makes me want to be better. Now I'm fasting today. If I check my blood pressure, it was through the roof, and I'm trying to figure out why. Well, I don't know. Like I'm not even drinking coffee today. I brought it down to one cup of coffee. I brought it down to one cup of coffee a day, and I'm trying to get out of that and got to figure out what I got. I gained some weight back. Now I got to get rid of that weight. I'm figuring this out. But guess what? The main, here I know this sounds silly, but the main reason is I want her to admire me again. She admires me now, but I want to admire me even more. So I'm striving, not because she said nothing, not because she made a sly joke. No, because I want. This is what I want. So it's giving me the energy. It's giving me the wherewithal to get in more healthier shape. Yeah, I'm not eating them no more, Mike. Yeah, you're right. And whew, a lot of this stuff is I can't eat fresh food out here. It's like sausages and but it's got a whole bunch of salt in it. So I started taking a water pill, and I did one water pill, and I read the instructions on it. It has the equivalent of 2 cups of coffee, so I don't need coffee now. Because the doctor explained the reason why you take water pills is it expels that salt out of your body, um, and then that makes the pressure in your veins lower and lower. So I'm going to see if that's going to work or whatever. I'll figure it out because my blood pressure has been down for a minute. Now it's back up, and see, that's why when I get back to the house, go by the yard, get these cheeses out of there. But I'm gonna give most of them to my neighbor, and he gives it away to people in his church and stuff like that. Or I give it to the other neighbor who's got a whole bunch of kids. My wife's gonna want to keep some of it, even though we don't need it in our house. But I'm just greedy. I gotta hold on to it. You know what I'm saying. But after the first initial pick out on the cheeses, I haven't been eating them. So you'd be proud of me there. But all of this stuff, I've still got a pep in my step. But we got to get my blood pressure back under control, and we're gonna be working on that. And last but not least, a real man learns to find peace in every situation. What I mean by that, doesn't let everything affect him. A lot of stuff still affects me, and don't get me wrong, a lot of stuff still affects me. But I'm a whole lot different than I used to be 11 years ago. I used to be out on this road. What traffic? Oh my Lord, my God! Ah! Man, please. Now, get there when they get there. Get there when they get there. I've had racist, I've had racist, and I'm gonna say it one more time. I've had racist consignees that would not let me give me a door, and then try to blame it on me. I remember one place I came to, and the guy says, "Your appointment ain't till tomorrow." And I said, "Okay." I drove around to the other side of the building and parked, and I remember dispatcher called me and said, "Hey, where you at?" I said, "I'm at so and so." They said they haven't seen you. I said, "They told me that my appointment is not till tomorrow." I'm sitting in the parking lot. He said, "Go around the other side and check in." I went back to the same person, and checked in. He said, "You lucky you showed up because you'd have had to reschedule." I said, "Let me tell you something. I would have dropped that trailer diagonally across your lot and left. I don't give a F and flip and don't care." And he literally, it took them 8 hours to unload me. I was sitting there laughing. I put my pajamas on and went back and went to bed. And I reset. I reset in the dock. I laughed myself. I don't care. When you start learning how not to let stuff affect you like that, I was sitting there laughing like you ain't doing nothing to me. And I had another one. The lady kept on giving me the paperwork. White woman kept on giving me the paperwork back. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. And I called it in, and they said go back up there and go. I went back in there, and I seen a Mexican woman. She asked me, and I was standing near a soda machine, and I pointed to the other lady and gave it to her. And I moved over to the soda machine so she couldn't see me. And the Mexican woman, she did all the work and then said, "Excuse me," and I stepped out, and she said, "Put it in door 4." I said, "Uh-huh." And I called it, and I went up the chain. I said, "I did not deserve that treatment, and next time I will drop this at a yard, and I'm not doing it. Don't send me back here no more." And I said, this racist woman kept on saying blah 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 blah. Next time I came there, she was nice and polite and all this other stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? Hey, Miss T, how you doing? See, There's no book for us, guys. There's no book. There's nothing being handed down from generation to generation. There's no book. I grew up with a father in the household, but he worked all the time. There's no book. That's a lot of what's going on nowadays. We have to learn. We have to learn on our own what it is to be a man, and what is not a part of the manhood, the man challenge, the manly man show. A lot of this stuff ain't. A lot of this stuff ain't us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff ain't us. And when you figure that out, that's when you learn from it. Okay, guys, Frugal Mama didn't come in this morning, but we're going to go ahead and shut down. And I thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for being part of the Man to Man show. Thank you for coming in on the Manly Man show. No, we ain't serious around here. We just had a little fun. We just had a little fun. And as always, if you don't think no one loves you, know that we love you. And I love you. God loves you. See you guys tomorrow. And check out Wellness with Frugal Mama.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.